What's up, y'all? So, Mercury went retrograde in the sign of Leo July 17th to August 11th. So, let's talk about what it means for each zodiac sign. So, if you are a Leo, this energy is happening in your first house. So, it's something about your self identity or your physical body that is under a reevaluation. Maybe you're choosing to wear your hair differently. Maybe you're choosing to work out more, and that's changing your body and making you look different. So for Cancer rising, this energy is in your second house. Second house represents your finances. So you could be reevaluating your finances and bills that you owe, but you also could be reevaluating old work opportunities to do with your artistic abilities and your creative abilities, and you could be getting paid for those. Some of y'all have a lot of entrepreneurship going on because y'all have Aries in the 10th house. So some of you could just, be dealing with old clients or even new clients because on the 24th, there'll be a new moon in your second house, so you could be definitely getting new financial opportunities coming to your second house this week. So let me know how that plays out for you all, Cancer rising. So for Gemini rising, this is your third house. Your third house is all about communication. It's about your local neighborhood and neighbors, and it's about your siblings. So there could be like misunderstandings when it comes to your siblings or with your neighbors, or with your commute to work, short distance travels and stuff like that. You could just run into unexpected delays, so just give yourself time. And you could also have issues with like your phone. Make sure you have your phone and your keys, and you check your car, make sure you have enough gas put in there, and um just double triple check everything. Gemini rising, let me know how it plays out for you. And fourth house, this is Taurus rising. Taurus rising, the energy is playing out in your fourth house of home, family, and your roots. So there could be like old childhood stuff to resurface, or it could be just family drama to come up, things that you thought you had already settled and had fixed, come back up for a revision, to do, like I said, with your home. Or maybe you have to refinance your home, or maybe you have to reappraise your home, or maybe what else, fourth house, you could just choose to redecorate your house. Maybe it's something simple like that, like, oh, I don't like how it looks in my house anymore, and I just want to change the look of it. So for Aries, it's your fifth house of children, creativity, and self expression. So you could just go back to some creative expression that you used to do. Maybe you were a painter or a singer or an actress, or I don't know, whatever kind of artist you are. You could just be revisiting some of those creative passions during this time of the Mercury retrograde. So for Pisces, this energy is your sixth house. The sixth house represents your daily routines and habits and work. So some of y'all could be going back to work. Some of y'all could just be revamping your schedule in order for other things to fit in properly. Some of y'all could be like planning to go back to school or planning to go back to teaching. Some of y'all are teachers. Some of y'all are hiring help in order for your kids to be picked up from daycare. So all about schedules and routines. So let me know how that play. Or it could be with your diet. You could choose to go on a diet. You could become pescatarian or vegetarian or vegan, or just change something to do with your eating habits. Or you could choose to go back to the gym. It also stands for, like working out and stuff. So you could choose to do yoga or Pilates or something like that. So for Aquarius, it's your seventh house of romantic partnerships and marriage and business partnerships. So if it's not a marriage, you could just be thinking about thinking about taking things to the next level and just reevaluating if, the person is worth it, and if the person is, the good side of Leo, a good leader and a fair person, or if they're the negative side of Leo and they're selfish and self-centered and they always want the attention on them. You could be reevaluating the relationship and choosing to stop, communications with this person, or get a divorce, um, or stop the partnership if it's like a business partnership. During this time, you could just be doing a lot of reevaluating of what's fair and what's not going to work for you. But let me know how that plays out for you. So for Capricorn, this is about your eighth house. This is about death, transformation, shared resources. So some of y'all could be coming into some inheritance money, due to death, unfortunately, or some of you all could be coming into money due to alimony. Some of y'all could be paying out money due to alimony or child support, or this also stands for like government assistance. So some of y'all could be doing a renewal during this time if you have to, renew like your social security benefits, or if you're a vet, stuff like that could come up. Um, for Capricorns. So for Sagittarius, this is your ninth house, the ninth house of travel, higher education, the ninth house of beliefs and philosophies. So you could just be re-evaluating your life purpose and meaning, and what you want to do here. What do you want to go to school for? What do you want to learn? What do you want to teach? Could be the themes that come up for you. And Scorpio, this is your 10th house of career. So this is all about legacy. What do you want to be known for? And what do you want the world to remember you for? Y'all could be really reevaluating, like, how do I come off to, the world, and what's my legacy, and how am I perceived? What type of person would people think of me if I was to die? Some of y'all Scorpios can be a little dramatic, but it's all about your legacy with the 10th house. So you could just be reevaluating, like I said, what do you want to be known for once you're gone? So for Libra rising people, this is your 11th house of friends, groups, and associations, and hopes and wishes. So you could just be reevaluating, things that you thought were a part of your life goals and hopes and wishes and dreams. You could just be reevaluating that. Like, I don't even care to be a part of this, fraternity or sorority anymore. I want to try something different. I want to come out with, my own thing, with Leo energy in the 11th house. You could want to establish your own type of group and association, or nonprofit association, or some of y'all could choose to volunteer during this time. Um, what's next? Virgo. Virgo, last but not least, this is your 12th house, the house of your subconscious mind, the house of healing. So some of you could be revisiting um the past mentally. So you're just stuck thinking about, ways you wish you could have expressed yourself, or things you wish you would have said or did. You could just be replaying, or you could be having dreams about stuff, from the past coming back during this time, because it rules over your sleep and your subconscious mind. So you also could be doing a lot of healing during this time. Um, through like meditation, through like spiritual practices as well, because that's another thing that the 12th house is known for, or through prayer. But let me know how it plays out for you, Virgo. And that's it. Hopefully, everybody has a safe transit and nothing too crazy happen. We'll see how this energy plays out in the world. Because we know we also have like some eclipses coming up, but that's a whole nother video. But we'll see how this Mercury and Leo plays out for us on the world stage. But there should be, a lot of conversations, between, us and the authoritative figures and the leaders, and us making demands. I see people going, especially in America, going to the streets with their demands, and making things happen with this Mercury retrograde energy. We'll see. But good luck with everybody.